Okay, so there were what your four types of agricultural income that we have already covered. Okay, so we have seen that in quite in detail also. Some examples of agri and non-agri income also we have covered. Okay, everybody. Okay. What else did you do after that? We've seen another example, important example. Which one? Concept? Partial integration scheme. Important. It is for whom? Everybody tell me. It is applicable for only certain types of assessee like individual, HUF, AOP, BOI. Right, Elia? That is artificial persons. So obviously it is not applicable to firm, LLP and companies. What is the purpose of partial integration scheme, bacho? It is to tax agri as well as non-agri income. Clear? So when we mix agri income with non-agri also, it gets taxed. Clear, everybody? What are the steps? Step number one, bacho, how do you tax it? First of all, what is the applicability of partial integration scheme? Your agri income has to be more than what? Tell me the amount. Your agri income has to be more than what amount? 5,000 per annum, correct? And so obviously dual condition. Your non-agri income has to be more than what? It has to be more than your basic exemption limit, correct? Depending on which category is applicable to you. Yes, really, all of you. When both these conditions are satisfied, partial integration scheme is applicable. So what are the steps? Step number one, bacho. Tax on total income. On the entire income, that is agri plus non-agri. So calculate only basic tax. Step number two, tax on what? Agri plus BEL. Isn't it right, everybody? Tax on agri plus BEL. So obviously step number one is going to be higher normally. Step number three is what? 1 minus 2. And on that, you can either reduce rebate or add surcharge or do nothing. And on the balance, you will add your cess, health and education cess. That is a regular process. Clear that yesterday we had covered. Another point was that some points we have not covered was what? Rule 7. Rule 7A, 7B1, 7B2, and Rule 8. What was it about, bacho? It was about apportionment between agri and non-agri. Okay, so agri becomes exempt and non-agri or business income becomes taxable. It was for, let us say, some regular products like rubber, coffee, then you can say more processed coffee, and then you have tea also. And apart from all of these, we have rule number 7. Clear, Delia? Rubber is how much? Quickly give me the percentage for business. Or give me any number. I'll understand. Higher is obviously bacho agri. Huh? For rubber is how much? 65, 35. 65, this agri, 35 business. For normal coffee, that is raw coffee, or I'll say just cured coffee, but not grounded, roasted. It is, I think, 75, 25. Correct or wrong? Correct. Then for grown, cured, roasted, grounded, add with or without flavoring agents, is it 60, 40? And same it is also for tea. Tea is also bacho 60, 40. And last, again, I'm revising rule number 7. For all the other products, business income is bacho what? Sale price minus manufacturing cost minus market value of raw material. Correct, Elia? That is a business income. And agri income, bacho, market value of raw material minus cost of cultivation. This we had covered in the example of sugarcane. Sugarcane to sugar. Right, Elia, all of you? We'll go ahead. Okay. So I think I had told you only 1 or 2 questions are now remaining, mainly based on partial integration scheme. Chandru's case, we have covered question number 15, I think, right? Okay. So let's go ahead. Question number 4 is remaining. Let's try that. Question number 4. All right. Mr. Y, a resident, has provided the following details of his income for PY 22-23. Right? Income from salary computed. Whenever the word computed is written, it means it is the final figure of that head of income. What did I say? It is the final figure of that head of income. Okay. So we'll be using that figure. Then house property, 2,80,000. Agricultural income from a land in Jaipur, 2,80,000. and expenses incurred for earning agricultural income, 1,70,000. Compute his tax liability, assuming his age is either 40 years or 68 years. Fine till here? But he's resident and he's individual. Obviously, age is given. He's individual. Clear? So now here, what do we have to check? Is he individual? Yes. Whether his agri income is more than 5,000 rupees per annum? Yes. Okay. This is but we have to reduce now because it is an expenditure. But net is still more than 5,000. And is his non-agri income more than BEL? In first case, but what do you think? Yes, more than 2,50,000. And at the age of 68 years, he is basic essential limit. BEL is how much? 3 lakh. Still, obviously, it is more than what about you? 3 lakhs or BEL. So yes, even that condition is satisfied. So basically, in both the cases, what will happen? Partial integration scheme will be applicable. Is it okay? Kushbo? Sorry. Write in a notebook, bacho. All right. Question number 4. Mr. Y, a resident, that is covered. No? So I'm just writing point number 1. Since Mr. Y is an individual, and his net agri income exceeds rupees 5,000 per annum, and also his non-agri income sorry, exceeds rupees 2.5 lakhs oblique 3 lakhs. Correct? I hope this is clear because we have 2 cases, no? Therefore, partial integration scheme is applicable. Is it okay to hear all of you? What have they asked you in the question? Compute what? Tax liability. Hai na? So write down. Computation of. Computation of tax liability of Mr. Y for AY 23-24. Fine. I'm doing both the cases currently only, together only. Particulars. Case A, I'm writing but to age 40. And case B, I'm writing age 68. Fine. Now pay attention. We'll be writing like proper manner, right? Ready, bacho? Check. First one, I'm writing bacho is gross agri income. Two lakh 80. So the taxable amount is going to be same. Taxable amount, last figure. Only difference will be what? In the tax liability. Less expenses incurred is how much? 1,70,000. Therefore, net agri income. 110, everybody? Correct? Tell me, this is taxable or exempt? This is taxable or exempt? What do you think? Yes, this is exempt under section 10(1). We are calculating or considering it in tax liability calculation. Don't mix the concepts. As soon as we say agri income, it is exempt under section 10(1). Only for tax liability, we take it. Are you getting the difference? And that also in partial integration scheme, no? Kushbu understood? Indrajit? So I'll write on your list. Exempt under section 10(1). Entire, obviously, agri income is exempt. I told you it can be 1 crore or 10 lakhs or whatever. Correct? Look at the nature of income first. We'll go as per the incomes and then we'll see the total, no? Second, now we have what? Non-agri income. Everybody? I'm writing here, bacho, directly figures 1,80,000 plus 2 lakhs. Okay. $3,80,000. Is it okay, everybody? Achha. The totals of all my income are called as the total from all the heads of income. They are called as what? Indrajit? All of you tell me. The totals from all the incomes, they are called as, wrong answer. It is not net taxable income. You have not revised chapter number 1 for sure. I'm quite sure now. Correct. It is bachu gross total income. It is what? Gross total income. What can I reduce from gross total income? Chapter 6A deductions. I hope this much is okay till you. Have they given you anything about chapter 6A deduction section ATC etc. in the question? No. So in the current case, my GTI is also my NTI. Okay or no? So you will say, so why can't we write NTI? We can write NTI. But you will say, okay, this is directly NTI. No. There was GTI. There is gross. Then there is nothing to reduce. That's why GTI is NTI. Could you understood or no? Okay. How much is my NTI? 3,80,000. Okay. Fine. We'll go ahead. Okay. In all these cases, obviously my NTI, is it more than basic exemption limit? For age 40, it is 2.5 lakhs. Basic exemption limit. For age 68, my basic exemption limit is 3 lakhs. In both the cases, my taxable income is exceeding what? Everyone? Basic exemption limit. In chapter number 1, we had seen that if your income is up to 5 lakhs, what happens? In all the cases. All the cases means age less than 60 years, age less than 80 years, and age more than 80 years. What happens? What is common? If your income is up to 5 lakhs, what happens? There is no tax. Why?
Because income is below 5 lakhs.
Is that your reason? Yes, Mansi, thank you. Because of rebate. Because of rebate. No. Why your tax liability is nil? Because income is less than 5 lakhs. Okay, because of what, bacho? Rebate. Okay, everybody? Fine. Now, normally speaking, then we would have seen, yes, the tax liability should be here, bacho, what? Nil. But here, that is why you have to be careful whether partial integration scheme is applicable or not applicable? Applicable, because the reasoning we have written here now. Individual, correct earlier. Agri income is more than 5,000. Non-agri income is more than bachcho. Basic exemption limit. Partial integration scheme is bachcho applicable. So write down now. Tax liability calculation. Age 40, and here we have what? Age 68. Correct? Fine, Delia? What is my step 1? Tax on agri plus non-agri. That is on 1,10,000 plus 3,80,000. That is on 4,90,000. Yes, still all of you. Please be careful. The ages are different. So you have to reduce from basic exemption limit. Okay, I'm writing a BEL 2,50,000. And here we have 3 lakh. So I'll just write down here quickly 4,90,000 minus 2,50,000, correct? Into 5%. That is the step 1 answer. And over here 4,90,000 minus 3 lakhs into 5%. Yes? Give me the figures, all of you. Case number 1 is 12,000, all right. Case number 2, 9,500. Great. Then tax on agri plus BEL. Therefore, tax on, I'm writing here purposely now because they're different. So 1,10,000 plus 2,50,000, correct? And over here 1,10,000 plus 3 lakhs. Fine till here. So it is not 3,60,000. On that you have to calculate taxes, and over here on 4,10,000. So it is now again what calculation? 3,60,000 minus 2,50,000 into 5%, and over here 4,10,000 minus 3 lakhs, correct? Into 5%. Is it okay, all of you? How much is this? First figure is it 5,500? Correct. And second figure also, is it 5,500? Okay. So step 3 is 1 minus 2. 12,000 minus 5,500 is what? 6,500. And here 9,500 minus 5,500 is 4,000. Fine. And then further steps. You can add surcharge or reduce rebate or do nothing. Will you give rebate? Yes, we will give rebate. Because my NTI is less than 5 lakhs, he is resident and individual. Under section 87A, the rebate is allowed up to rupees 12,500. So this is what 6,500. Okay, all of you. Therefore, the tax liability is coming to nil. Done. Okay, Nitin, done. Khushbu, Indrajit, Mansi. Should we go ahead? All right, let's go ahead, everybody. Come on. I think one of the last question remaining now. 17. Okay. Ready, all of you? Check. Calculate the tax payable in the hands of Mr. Z. Each case is independent. So we have different cases. Okay. It is not one single question. We have 4 different cases to do. All right. Okay. Income from growing and manufacturing tea, 10 lakhs. And then we have coffee, rubber, and sale of tea plant. Okay. So different cases we have. Okay, everybody. Let's start. Sure. So we'll just quickly first of all apportion between agri and non-agri for all of them, and then we'll do the calculations. Okay. Determination, write down determination of. Determination of taxable income and tax liability of Mr. Z. For AY, which one? 23, 24. All right. Okay. Particulars. Business income. Correct. Rupees. And obviously, agri income. Rupees. All right. Let's go ahead, everybody. First one. Case number 1. Income from growing and manufacturing tea. You will give me rule number also. Rule 8 is it, bacho? Very good. So T is the safest one, T is the easiest one, bacho, 60-40. Correct? So here obviously we have 60% of agri. Okay. And here we have 40% for non-agri. What my total income was what? 10 lakhs. Okay. So 40% of 10 lakhs and 60% of 10 lakhs. Clear? See, use this logic for all your practical papers. Logic means just a suggestion. Whatever number you write in your answer, wherever, always give justification or calculation for the same. Just don't just blindly write down 4 lakhs, 6 lakhs. How that 4 lakhs arrived from? What was your logic? That is easier to understand for the paper checker also. Okay. So 4 lakhs here and what, bacho? 6 lakhs. Simple till here. Let's go ahead. Second is what, bacho? Growing, manufacturing coffee, roasted and grounded is also there. Okay. Roasted and grounded. So further processing is done. No? Further processing is done. Okay, everybody. So second. I'm writing bacho coffee grown, roasted and all. Roasted, grounded. Tell me Bachu rule. 7B1 or 7B2? 7B2. Very good. Again 60-40. So again 40% of what? 40% of 5 crores. My goodness. And 60% of again here also 5 crores. Right till here all of you? 5 was a 20. So this we are talking of 2 crores here on the left hand side. That is business 2 crores. And here we are talking of 3 crores. Correct, Lilio? Done? Let's go ahead, everybody. Come on. What do you have? Income from growing and manufacturing of rubber. So I'm just writing rubber. Rule. 7A. Very good, guys. This is what 65-35. This is only this one, I think, is very quite odd, no? The remaining are quite easy numbers. But rubber is how much? But 50 lakhs, right? Of 50 lakhs. And here we have 65% of 50 lakhs. Clear till here, all of you? We'll go ahead, everybody. Fantastic. This is how much? Half of 35. So it is 17.5. So 17 lakh 50,000. And half of 65 is 32,500, I think. So 32 lakh 50,000. Okay, till here, all of you? 32 lakh 50,000. And last income, fourth one, is income from sale of tea plant. Income from sale of tea plant. Very good, Indrajit. It is 100% bachu what? Agri income. Very good. It is 100% agri income. How much it is? 1 crore. There can be cases, no? Obviously, the farmer is selling it to the tea companies. The farmer may be selling to the tea companies. Okay, everybody? So give me total. We're talking of total business and total agri. Okay. $17, correct? So 2 crore 2150. Is it right? And over here, 1 crore 32. This is what? 3 crore. My goodness. Big amount. Is it 439? Something like that? Or 438? All of you?
4 crore 38 lakhs 50,000.
4 crore 38 lakh 50,000. Correct. This is my agri and non-agri. Clear till here? Should we go ahead? For all 4 different cases. So now we are going to calculate tax liability. Calculation of tax liability. Okay. Particulars. Case 1. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. Please make proper columns here now. We'll go ahead. What is my step 1? Tax on total income, right, everybody? Now see, in the above cases, whatever we have written in business income, है ना बच्चों? Whatever we have written in business income, correct? That is also my NTI, net taxable income. I hope this much you are understanding, है ना? There is no need to take total because it is all different cases. Fine, but it's okay. We'll go ahead everybody. Chalo. First one, step 1. Tax on agri plus non-agri. Fine, Delia? That is tax on. Can I see this figures actually? Tell me. Because that is my agri plus non-agri. Na? So basically I'm writing here 10 lakhs. Okay, everybody? 5 crores, 50 lakhs, and 1 crore. This is right now I'm writing in very rough language, but that's okay. Therefore, tax amount. Okay, give me the tax. On 10 lakhs, it is 1,12,500. Tell me. This should be absolutely clear now. Kind of by heart in your mind now. Right? Tell me. 1,12,500. On 5 crore, what will you do? 4 crore 90 lakhs. 4 crore 90 lakhs into 30% plus 1,12,500. 4 crore 90 lakhs into 30% plus 1,12,500. Nitin, Kushbu, give me answers. No. It's a typing mistake. Did you add 1,12,500? You have to add now 1,12,500. I'm dictating also here what to do. 4 crore 90 lakhs into 30% plus 1,12,500. Mansi, thank you. Correct. Guys, if you're going to make basic mistakes, it is going to be irritating also. For you also and for me also, yeah. I'm dictating here how to do, what numbers to use. You can't put proper zeros also on a calculator. 1 crore 48 lakh 12,500. Nitin, confirm this. Kushbu, I think only 1,12,500 addition was remaining in your calculation. Kushbu, I think Indrajit, you took entire 5 crore. 4 crore 90 lakhs into 30% and plus 1,12,500. Okay, good, fine. So 50 lakhs. 40 lakhs into 30% is 12 lakhs. 4 is 12. And in that we will add 1,12,500. This should again not be an issue. Clear, Delio? So it is 13 lakh. 12,500. I'm writing a bunch of not applicable. Fourth case. Why? Since, tell me what? Entire
Agri
income. Very good. So is your PIS? PIS means what? Is my partial integration scheme applicable there? No. Okay, tell you all of you. Fine, we'll go ahead, everybody. Kushbu, okay, tell me. Kushbu, Nitin. So this is my first stage. This is my first step. Tax on total income. Now my second step is what? Tax on agri plus BEL. Agri is agricultural income. BEL is your basic exemption limit. Therefore, I'm writing here again. Tax on. Find it here. Come on, guys. You have to tell me this. Case 1. Agri is how much? 6 lakh. And assume normal case of 2,50,000. Okay. So I'm writing a 6 lakhs plus 2.5 lakhs. Okay. It is 8,50,000. I'm writing here 8,50,000. Okay, everybody. So you'll understand. Second case, 8,50,000 I've written. Yes. 3 crore, my goodness. So 3 crore plus 2,50,000. So 3 crore, 2,50,000. Is it right? Tax on 3 crore, 2,50,000. Okay, everybody. Case 3. Agri income is 32,50,000. In that we'll add 2,50,000. So 35 lakhs. Do I have to do anything, Bachu, in this last case? No, because it is 100% agri income. Okay, Delhi, all okay? Tell me. Chalo. Therefore, basic tax over here now. On 8,50,000. So on 3,50,000, 20% plus 12,500. 3,50,000 into 20. 35,000 into 20, 70, 70 plus 12,000, 82,500. Three crore 2,50,000. My goodness. So on 2 crore 92,50,000, 30% plus 1,12,500. I am not helping you here again and again and again. Calculate. Very good, Mansi. Very good, Nitin. Kushbu, Indrajit, answer for case 2. Yes, Indrajit. Mansi, Kushbu, I hope you got the same number. If not, ask me. There's no problem in asking. You want help? Tell me. Kushbu, you there? All okay? Okay. So it is something 88 lakhs. 87,500. This is what number I got. On 35 lakhs. So 25 lakhs into 30%. Correct, everybody? Plus 1,12,500. So 25 lakhs into 30, 7.5 lakhs. 7.5 lakhs plus 1,12,500. Yes, very good, Mansi. 862,500. Very good. Fantastic. Step 3 is 1 minus 2. Obviously, 1 will be higher. I'm purposely doing all the cases so that it will cover rebate cases or surcharge cases also. So give me the differences. 1 minus 2. So 1,12,500 minus 82,500. 92, 102, 30,000. Correct? For 1 crore 48 lakh 12,500 minus 88 lakh 87,500. Big figure. 59 lakh 25,000. Yes. 13 lakh 12,500 minus 8 lakh 62,500, around 5 lakh something. 4 lakh 50,000 maybe. Check. If I read any wrong number, please tell me. Let me know. Fantastic. This is my tax amount. This is my tax amount. No, bacho. Because after this, either you will give rebate or surcharge or nothing. Nothing means what? You'll directly add cess. So, do you have in any of the cases NTI? NTI means business income, bacho. Less than 5 lakhs. Yes, I have in case number 1. In any of the case, do I have my NTI, net taxable income? That is business income, more than 50 lakhs. Also, yes. So over there, we'll have surcharge case. Is it okay, everybody? Tell me. So let me go. You can do anyhow. And you obviously know about surcharge, and rebate are exactly opposite things. So first I'm writing less rebate under section 87A. Fine. Which case, bacho, are we giving rebate to? Only case 1. Tell me yes or no. Only case 1, because my NTI is less than 5 lakhs. My net taxable income is bacho less than 5 lakhs. And rebate is allowed up to 12,500. So this becomes a very interesting case, because this is the only case and a unique case where a tax liability is still more than 12,500 and you are getting rebate up to 12,500. Because in all of the other cases, bacho, we used to see what? Whatever was the rebate amount, it was up to 12,500. No, so it is that because of rebate, the tax liability used to come to nil or 0. But is it the same thing now? No. Okay, everybody understood here, all of you? Done? Now, case number 2, tell me, bacho. Can we give rebate? Should we give rebate? No. Case number 3, can we give rebate? No, Mansi. Because it is 17,50,000, no? NTI. Correct? And case 4 is, there is no tax liability in case 4 right now, whatever we are discussing for case 4. So, nothing else, nowhere else surcharge will be applicable. Surcharge. Sorry, rebate. Okay. This is okay. Over here, I'm writing the concept of surcharge also, because somewhere the surcharge is there. So, add surcharge. Okay. I'm not writing the rate because, again, depending on income, surcharge rates are also different. But surcharge is obviously not applicable in case 1. Case 2, bacho, 2 crores. Tell me. It is dot exactly 2 crores. What are the surcharge rates for individual? Rates 10, 15, 25, 37. Agreed till here, all of you? Which one are we discussing? I mean, give me the rate basically. 15%? Yes. Up to, because it is up to 2 crores. Niraj understood. Kushbu, Mansi? Nitin? Yes. So I will take it as 25%. So I'm writing here at the rate of 25%. The surcharge is always on tax. Basically, it is tax on tax. So it is 25% off. Tell me. It is 25%? No. What did you
Sir,
write?
15% लगना चाहिए ना?
Yeah. 15, not 25, 15. Correct. Of 59.25 lakhs, I'm writing. Okay. Give me a figure. Is it 888,750? Mansi, Kushbu? Okay. Good. Case 3, bacho, my NTA was 17,50,000. Neither surcharge, neither rebate. Case 4 is not there. Be careful. Wherever there is nothing, just take the figure down. Remaining, take the reduction or addition. 30 minus 12,500, 17,500. Yes, all of you? $17,500. Fine. 59.25 plus 888,750. 68,13,750. No surcharge, no rebate. So it is 4,50,000. Take it as it is. Case 4 is nil till the last end. Yeah? Yes, clear, all of you. Now what do we do? Health and education says. At the rate of 4%. Okay, everybody? This 700, I think. Okay, you calculate, obviously. I mean, you should be ahead. Very good, Indrajit. Yes, you should be ahead of me, not behind. Correct. 68,13,750 into 4%. 272,550. This I think 18,000. This is still coming to obviously nil. Total tax liability 18,200. $70 lakh 86,000. Sorry. 300 is it? That is 468 and nil. All right, Elia. Now pay attention. This may be some simple mathematical calculations, and I'm just not. It is not a trick, but something quickly you should do. Don't write down. But I hope you did something like this for the first part. Let us say you took on calculator 17,500 into 4%. You can type, or at times it is easier for me into 0.04. I do. Okay. Whatever figure I saw, that is the cess. Correct, Elio? You know, I mean, obviously I press equal to, and then I press bacho plus equal to. I hope you did that only. You have to press what? Plus equal to. You got the total of 18,200. Did you all understand, Elio? Obviously, don't write 700 and then 7,500 plus 700. At least this is easier for calculation, but at least this other things I'm talking about, other calculations. Okay. Step 3. Let's see what you see here. Could be okay, right? I hope this was the case. Into 4% and plus equal to. You can take 4% is 4 by 100 only, no? So I take into 0.04 and then I press plus equal to. Clear? I hope this much all of you were doing it. We'll go ahead everybody. All right. Some notes I want to write down. PIS, partial integration scheme. Is applicable in first 3 cases. Is applicable in first 3 cases. Since what all conditions? Assessee is individual. Correct? Agri exceeds rupees 5,000 per annum. And non-agri exceeds rupees. I'm just writing BEL. Basic exemption limit. Yesterday I gave you another name also for that. Basic exemption limit. What else can you call it? Maximum amount not chargeable to tax. Clear? And note number 2. In case 4, it is 100% agri income. Correct, everybody? It is 100% agri income. Hence, fully exempt. Under section 10(1). Correct, Elio? And since there is no non-agri income, correct? No. Therefore, no question of PIS. Therefore, PIS not applicable. Correct, Elio? हाँ खुशबू टेल मी.
सर ये स्टेप 2 में टैक्स ऑन एग्री प्लस बेसिक एग्जेम्पशन लिमिट लिया है,
करेक्ट.
तो सर वहाँ पे वो कैसे आए, अमाउंट कैसे आए?
8,50,000 या टैक्स अमाउंट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट?
नहीं, 8,50,000.
So tax on agri na plus BEL. Agri is how much? Check na case. Which one? Case 1, correct?
Yes sir.
See, first of all, these are all different cases na.
हाँ.
Just assume or imagine they are different assessees. Okay. This total was actually unnecessary. Fine. So how much is agri income in case 1? Agri.
6 lakh.
Correct. And we are assuming normal, any normal individual he is. So for normal individual, what is the basic assessment limit?
2,50,000.
Add both of them.
Okay sir.
Correct.
हाँ sir.
And the second case, how much is the agri income? 3 crore. And BEL, basic assessment limit is still the same, 2,50,000. Add the same. Then we are calculating tax on 3 crore, 2,50,000. Understood?
Yes sir, got it.
If you want, you can write down your also. 3 crore plus 2.5 lakhs. Then I think it is 32.5 lakhs plus 2.5 lakhs. Okay. Indrajit, any doubt? Indrajit, Nitin, Mansi, all okay? We'll go ahead, everybody. All right. Anybody of you get such messages from some unknown number? This is the first time I'm getting some spam message. Notice, dear customer. Sorry, dear consumer, your electricity power, POR, not power. I'll send you what, screenshot or what? And I'll send you a screenshot also. All time first things happens. And yesterday it happened on WhatsApp also. I thought of answering him in my language, but I'm not, let it be. POR, cut today at 9:30. Why 9:30? Because department works at 9:30 PM also. I know Indrajit. Obviously, I'm not answering him. This guy knows, Nitin knows how I troll such people. I put them on speaker at times, this telemarketing people, and then I do time pass for 5-10 minutes. All full entertainment. 9:30 PM department works, but nice logic. Full stop. Because your last month bill was not updated. No full stop. Please call electricity officer. Okay. SMS from some other number and call from some other number. Nice. Obviously, do not fall for this, okay? Issued in public interest. Let's go ahead, everybody. Okay. Second note. All right. I think that is the what? Chapter number 2, then this done. Agriculture income. Okay, everybody? Isn't it? Copy done. Second note. Any doubt, please ask. Huh? Be shameless in your doubts. We'll go ahead, everybody. Nitin. They wanted to give me loan. Today also I get that bank people give ICICI bank. My account is in ICICI bank. They're like, sir, you get a pre-approved loan of home loan of 30 lakhs. Some 30 or 35 lakhs. So I tell them, madam, do you know what is my account balance right now? So why will I need loan of that amount? Illogical offers they give at times. Anyways, this is the 9, that's done 7. Okay. Question number 6. Give me tick mark. Tick mark means give me answer. Question number 6. The concept of PIS, partial integration of agricultural income with non-agricultural income, is applicable to only individual HUF, only firms and companies, individual HUF, AUP, BOI, artificial person, all persons. Option Come on.
Option C.
Correct. Be careful, it is not just individual HF, it is AOP, BOI also. Yes, failure, all of you. So one motivation you should get from this chapter basically. You can start an HUF. Okay. Or if let us say somebody in your home is not actually earning income, okay, then definitely you can start a nice tax-free income. It also has good income, but the important point is, bachcho, there is no tax on the same. Okay, if you are interested, obviously, correct. So you can take whatever that shop act, etc., whatever in the name of that member of your family, or you can start an HUF, do nursery business, and enjoy money 100% tax free. But just see to it that person doesn't have any other income which is more than basic exemption limit, isn't it? Correct? Okay. So that is it of your bachcho agricultural income. Okay, everybody done all the questions? Farming is tough. Farming can be tough. Nursery, maybe it is a good business. All right. Okay, everybody. So chapter number 3, agricultural income is now over. All right. We'll start with new chapter then.
Okay, sir.
चलेगा ना? अभी ब्रेक
सर थोड़ा क्वेश्चन पेंडिंग है वो करते ना.
कौन सा क्वेश्चन?
जो रिवेन्यू क्वेश्चन है छोटे मोटे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 है सर. 1 5.
तू गांजा मार के आता भाई पक्का. मैं ना जब चैप्टर खत्म करता हूँ मैं सब टिक मार्क देख रहा था कब से. 2 मिनट तू क्या कर रहा था तब से? सब टिक मार्क देख रहा था मैं कब से. चल आधा अधूरा नशे क्या बोलूं सर.
हाँ देख लिया.
हाँ अच्छी बात है. हो चुका है वो तेरे नोटबुक में भी देख. 5 तो सॉल्व किया है अपन ने, लिखा है नोटबुक में. ओके, टेक्स्ट बुक भी है तुम्हारे पास तो टिक मार्क किया करो. लेट्स स्टार्ट देन. यस, आगे बढ़ेंगे हम लोग. ओ बच्चों, अगला चैप्टर 10 बजे ब्रेक लिया अपन. कितने बजे लेने गए? चैप्टर 4. ना अभी नहीं ब्रेक लेते फिर चलेगा. अभी तो शुरू किया. Service subject is different. Costing in group 1, difficult. Everything is not easy. Costing I find little tricky. Conceptual also. Difficult is only क्यों नितिन? क्या बोला था सर ने ऐसा? हाँ ऑब्वियसली नितिन, बट नहीं सुनना नहीं है भैया. क्या वो है भी नहीं वैसे. इंटर में वो अलग बात है. यस नितिन, आई एग्री. तेजल धनश्री भी बोलते रहेंगे ना. यस अग्रीड. चलो गो अहेड देन. हाँ भाई ठीक है. सुबह सुबह सेंटी मत हो अभी, है ना, चालू करते हैं. Okay, ready everybody? So quickly in that maybe what 1 week or whatever 2 weeks max with holidays etc. also, but we have finished what bacho first 3 chapters. Okay, and yes, first 4 chapters are small. Okay, residential only chapter of residence was a little bit like not lengthy but different. That's why it took a little bit more time normally. And yes, this chapter is also quite small. Okay, everybody. And don't forget your test number 1 will be on first 4 chapters in totality. Okay, so don't wait for me to again announce test details and etc. this and that. Okay. So chapter 4, incomes. So first of all, they are income. As it is, I've told you whatever is the nature of income, it satisfies the definition of income. It is, I mean, it is to be considered under your income tax, right? Only if it is loan, liability, capital, whatever, different things. Okay, that we will not consider. So it has to first satisfy the definition of the word income. So they are income, but which do not form part of total income. Total income, this word I've been telling you many times, it is what your net taxable income. Clear, Delia? So it is income. We are not contesting that. We agree it is income. The only thing is that it is not a taxable income. It is not a taxable income. If some small example I have to give you. Okay. There was one example of gift. Gift means a receipt without consideration. Anything tough till now? It is you have received something, correct? But obviously it is without consideration. That is gift. Donation, charity, yes. So it is somebody's expenditure. So it is somebody else's income. That was the concept of consideration. It is benefit to one party. This you can say detriment or loss or some kind of giving up for another party. That was the concept of consideration. Yes, everybody? Correct. So here, when you receive something, but without consideration, that was gift. But gift is an income. But again, in some of these sections, little bit, we had seen that up to a certain limit, we do not tax it. Up to a certain limit, we do not tax it. Okay, clear all of you? That was some limit was around 50,050. Okay. So only if it is above 50,050, it was taxable. Why are you bringing 115 BB regularly? 2-3 times you have typed it. What is 115 BB? First chapter you have read it, no? Special rates of taxes. I know that it is section number. That much I know, Indrajit, obviously. Okay. It is different. Okay, let's go ahead, everybody. Pay attention. Okay. So here we have income, but it is not a taxable income. So if at all, don't write down. If I'm talking about, let us say some trust. Hai na? Trust, you understand, bacho? Correct? So any kind of charitable organization, it is receiving bacho what? Donation. So it is income of the trust. The only difference is that it may not be taxable. It may not be taxable. Now understand, bacho. Now please keep this mind a little bit open. Okay. The income tax department is waiting for you to earn income, isn't it? The income tax department is waiting for you to earn income. As soon as it is income, wow, they are happy. Yes. It is what taxable or it is an income. So let us, it should be shown in the income. Right, everybody? But this chapter or this section which we are going to do, it is a kind of a, you can say, problem for the department or enemy of the department. Why, bacho? So it is income, but they are saying it is not an taxable income. It is an exempt income. So this chapter is something good or bad for the department. In a way, it is bad for the department because it is snatching away the taxability of their income. Are you getting the point? So they are obviously frowning, disappointed with this chapter. Isn't it, everybody? Good for the assessee, bad for the department in a very simple language. Clear? So also one more important thing. So just because the income is mentioned in section 10, this we are going to do in some time. Just because the income is mentioned in section 10, it doesn't directly or automatically make it exempt. So department will be very, very, very careful, very, very closely they will monitor whether the conditions are satisfied or not, whether it is actually exempt or not. Just like bacho, just now we have seen agriculture and income. Just because we say it is agricultural income doesn't make it an agricultural income. The department will be very, very careful. They will be looking at the distance of your farm building from the corporation limits, literally using Google Maps. Isn't it? Because then you're saying, no, this is rural agri land, so not taxable. But no, department will be, bacho, very carefully checking all the details. So the point I'm telling you here is, just because the name is mentioned, it is not exempt. You have to follow certain restrictions, conditions given for these particular sections. Did something go in your mind, brain? What did I say? There will be lots of rules and conditions to be followed to make the income exempt. Tell me, clear till here, all of you? So we are not going to by heart. We don't have to by heart which all incomes are exempt. We here in this chapter have to mainly see the rules and conditions to make the income exempt. Understood earlier? All right. Fine. In that, what do we say? CA inter also, or whatever exams we are giving, we have said, no, I think you know the rules of exemption. If you give a particular exam and in that exam you got 60 and above, but unfortunately you did not clear the entire group, something like that. So you are exempted from that paper in the next attempt. Yes, clear all of you? Okay. Right. So exempted means basically you are given a kind of a discount that yes, you are not required to do the same. That is exemption. Right, everybody? So section 10, okay, incomes not included in the total income. That is the same thing. That is exempt income. That big name is basically technical name. In bracket, what we've written is for our understanding. Clear? Okay. Fine till here. From GTI, gross total income, what can we reduce?
Chapter 6A.
Very good. Chapter 6A deduction. Chapter 6A deduction. So it is a deduction. It is to be reduced. Okay. It is to be reduced. Okay. And here we are not talking of virtual deduction. We are talking of exemptions. If you go to the first of the pages of index, your index page, understand one of the biggest difference which we have to understand is exempt income. The income itself is exempt, and bacho, chapter 6A deductions. That is deductions from gross total income. These, pay attention, kind of effect or impact is the same. Kind of effect or impact is the same. What effect? Reduction of income. Isn't it? We are adding the incomes. No, we are in fact reducing the incomes in both these cases. So the effect or impact is kind of same, but the nature is different. The nature is different. Understood, all of you? What is the how the nature is different? That is what we are going to understand. Okay, we'll go ahead, everybody. Write down in a notebook. First and foremost, but we have to understand. Okay, what's the difference between exemption and deduction? Okay, ready? In a notebook, write down, bacho. Difference between exemption and deduction. Okay. Ready? Is it raining there, Kushbu, Mansi? Not right now, but last 1-2 days. Bad rains, huh? Too much of rains. Okay. Ready, everybody? Exemption. It is claimed automatically. it is claimed automatically, that is exempted at source itself. Very important. It is exempted at source itself. And deduction it is taken on actual expenditure. It is taken on actual expenditure basis. Under chapter 6A from section 80C to 80U. From 80C to 80U. Here, what do we have relevant section? Section 10 is applicable. Section 10 is applicable, right? Second, income is exempted from tax. Can I tell you? And here deduction is mainly for expenditure. Mainly, I'm saying, okay, mainly. Deduction is mainly for expenditure. Third, we go ahead. And thirdly, exemption is considered before calculation of GTI. GTI, remember? Gross total income. Yes, still all of you? And your deduction are considered after GTI. Okay. Done till all of you? Basically, bachcho, now understand if you've written till here. Exemption is income specific. Exemption is what? Income specific. But deduction is from total income, or you can say gross total income. The word gross itself means, bachcho, what? It is from all the income. Na? We are reducing one amount of money, but from total income, from my gross total income. Exemption is only income specific. For example, you have seen, bachcho, foreign allowance. If you earn foreign allowance, it is exempted at the source. At the source means what? It will not even come in the outer column. Now, what do you mean by outer column means, bachcho? We have done one example of agri incomes. Something we have written there. Check here, correct. This example in my of the earlier chapter of agri income should give you some clarity. I earn some income. Let us say I have earned agri income. But at the source itself, bachcho, I'm exempting it. Clear till here? And then I add other incomes, non-agri, it can be anything, salary, house property, etc. And only from my GTI, I can reduce my bacho chapter 6A deductions. Correct till here? Tell me. See, this is the exact example we are talking about now. If it is exempt at source. It will not even be considered as income, taxable income. So it will not even be calculated in the outer column. But from my GTI, okay, what can I reduce, bacho? My chapter 6A deductions. Some example you had seen, life insurance policy premium paid, okay, or some examples I can tell you, housing loan principal paid, or let us say health insurance paid, health insurance premium paid, tuition fees paid. All of that we have to learn later on. So it is mainly, again I'm repeating, mainly for expenditures, you get the deduction. So this is income specific. This is what reduce from the gross. Okay, Delia? The deduction bacho we reduce from the gross. Is it okay, Delia? Tell me, any doubt? So exemption is from the source of income itself, but deduction is from all the incomes, all the taxable incomes. Okay, fine. So a list, like I said, but a list of incomes which the department doesn't wish to tax or don't want to tax is given in section number 10. Okay, but it is given in section number 10. Clear, all of you? All right, let's go ahead, everybody. So section 10, we have lots of subsections. Whatever I have done in bold, okay, that will be kind of important. Remaining, you don't have to go into in detail. 10 which agricultural income. And in fact, we had a separate chapter. If you look at the study material, it is a combined chapter. So they have kept agri as part of this chapter only. Okay, but I have separated it from other way around. Then 10.2. Understand now. Amount received by a member of the HUF from the income of the HUF. And 10.2A. Share of profit received by a partner from the firm. These are exempted. Are they coming in the list of exempted income? Yes. The question is why. 10.1 we can understand because Constitution said, and the department smartly said, okay, only this much allowed or this much notified will be exempted. Remaining will be taxable. Plus we have partial integration scheme. So that was the entire story, no? Correct, Elia? Why do you think 10.2 and 10.2A is exempting profit received or amount received by member of HUF from the HUF and share of profit received by partner from the firm? Why are these? First of all, who are the recipient, bacho, in 10.2? Who are the recipient? Recipient of income is who? Tell me this. Don't write down. Correct. The member has received from HUF. This much all of you agree? And in 10.2A, who has received? The partner from the firm. So our assessee is either member in 10.2A, in 10.2, and 10.2A, our assessee is partner. So it is income of these guys. Okay? Okay. Why it is exempt? Why it is exempt? Very good, Mansi. There is no mention of agribusiness in 10.2 and 10.2A at all, Nitin. Agri was mentioned in 10.1. Finish. Indrajit, Kushbu, any logic? Why is exempt in the hands of member or partner? Because HUF not karta and firm have already paid the taxes. Who has earned the income in first stage? This HUF or firm. So who is the assessee in first stage? HUF or firm. So it is income of HUF or income of firm and they will pay taxes. So basically, after tax, I'm talking about now profit after tax pattern. You have PBT and PAT, profit before tax and profit after tax. So profit after tax share is given to the member or the firm or the partner, sorry. So let us say, just imagine, okay, I'm just giving you again example. My taxable income is 100. My taxable means either HUF or firm. This is just a time pass example, okay? So don't take it very seriously. This is only for understanding. HUF or firm has earned 100 rupees. Taxable income. I'm not saying even gross income. I'm talking of taxable income. And let us say the tax amount comes to 30 rupees. Okay, whatever. Clear deal here? I don't share but to 700 rupees with the member or partner. I share 70. So obviously this, some part of this 70 is going to the member of HUF or the partner, no, but see, from income tax point of view, they are different. From income tax point of view, they are different. Yes or no? So this firm is different, HUF is different, and member individual. I hope this much is you are getting it. HUF and firm overall are what? Artificial persons. Yes or no? For from income tax point of view. But the remaining, the owners are what, bacho? They are individual. Clear, all of you? So member, let us say the member is receiving 70 or the partner is receiving 70. Clear? So again, are we going to tax 70? Are you getting my point? Member receives 70 or let us say partner also receives 70. That is their income. Again, we are going to tax 70. No. It will lead to double taxation. It will lead to bachu what? Double taxation. Understood or no, everybody? That 70 is already, that amount is after tax. Did you understand something or no? Clear, all of you? That amount is bachu what? After tax. So the share of profit or whatever amount received by member of HUF or partner of the firm is exempt in the hands of member or the partner. Clear? Because HUF or firm has already paid tax on that amount. The member and partner are receiving profit share after tax. So will not tax again the taxed income. Right? Clear? All right. Shall we go ahead? Okay. 10.4. Certain interest to non-residents on NRE account. Okay. I just first of all quickly go through some of the subsections which will be relevant, important. 10.5. I'll be obviously dealing with again. 10. I'll come back to 10.4. 10.5. Leave travel concession. Then there are other lots of you can say other incomes which are exempted. We don't have to by-heart them at all, but only for your understanding. If you want, you can go through them just to have an idea. Okay. But I'm telling you, every subsection is a story in itself. Just how we had seen in 10.1 also. So there will be lots of rules and conditions inside also. Okay. So don't just fall for the name. 10.7, I hope you have covered. Yeah, allowances, perquisites to government employees outside India. Then 10.1, 10.2, 10.3 talks about gratuity. Okay, that is exempt. Then pension, leave, salary, retrenchment, compensation. These all will come in the chapter of salaries. Okay. 10.10 BB check. Compensation for Bhopal gas leak disaster. You might have heard about that. Correct. 10.10 BC. Again, compensation. Now, whenever these natural calamities or some calamities happens, some disaster happens, and then it may result to death or something, then the government declares some compensation. That is, so compensation is also an income. No, Kushba, that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to by heart all of these. No. You will be by hearting only which we have done in bold, okay? Or which will basically come in the syllabus in the later of the chapters, okay? Right? So even compensation is an income. Finally, after all, you get some benefit, that is also income. But again, that is the reason they have to make it exempt also. Isn't it, everybody? Payment at the time of voluntary retirement, then check 10, 11, 12. Amount received from public provident fund, statutory provident fund, recognized provident fund. So there will be lots of such incomes. Okay. 10.13A, house rent allowance. Then 10.14, some other allowances. 10.18, we have check. 10.17 is also important. Daily allowance and constituency allowance received by any member of parliament or of state legislature or any committee there. Okay, daily allowance and constituency allowance. Very nice. They only make the law and then they exempt their own part of the income, isn't it? Awards for literary, scientific, and artistic works and other awards by the government are exempt. There are, in at least in movies, I know, there is something called as national awards, isn't it, bacho? National award for movies also they gave, no? So again, if you receive any kind of money over there, again that is exempt. 1018, Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, that again, bacho, any pension received by individual who has been given this award is also exempt. Family pension received by family members of armed forces. Only which I have done in bold, we will be doing that, okay, for this syllabus, okay. And not all of that is actually coming in this chapter, because some of them we have to use in other later on chapters also. Because all the income, see, this is a list of income only. And all the income which you can earn can be divided into 5 categories. Understand what I'm saying? There's a list of incomes which are exempt. But any income you earn, they can be broadly categorized only in 5 categories. Salary, okay, house property, PGBP, capital gain, and other sources, isn't it? So ultimately it will be used in some of the other chapter, no? Are you getting the point? So some of them you have to use later on also. But understand. Look at this note now. All the items under section 10 listed above are either wholly or partially exempt. Partially, you understand? Partially means part of it. It is either fully exempt or part of it is exempt. So, bacho, use common sense. Okay, pay attention now. If I earn 100 rupees, okay, there can be 2 cases. Entire 100 is exempt, possible. Okay, tell all of you. Or it may happen that I earn 100 and 60 is exempt. So use common sense. Remaining part will be taxable. If it is partly only exempt, that means partly or remaining part is what taxable. No. Understood? Tell me. Clear till here? Okay, everybody? So whatever sections we have given here, subsections in section 10, they will be either fully exempt or partly exempt. Okay. So for that, you have to go in that particular subsection and check it in detail. So partially exempt from taxation, and the exempt portion is not even included, obviously, in the total income. No, we don't add it in the total income. We show it basically, but immediately we also reduce it and put it in bracket because it is exempt. Yes, tell me. Done? Should we go ahead, everybody? All right. So I'm coming back to now 10:4. So Khushbu, overall there may be what around for this chapter we hardly have to do 4 or 5 of them for this chapter, and remaining which are there maybe further more 10. Overall 15 some incomes will be there which you have to keep in mind for the overall syllabus wise. Okay, and that's why at times I feel I prefer that it should have been a open book exam. How much will you buy hard basically? It becomes unnecessarily a test of this memory. Anyways, fine. Let's go ahead, everybody. In CA final, you have an entire one paper for that. It is allowed with open book examination. And for the same reason, you also have MCQ. Okay. MCQs, I mean case study based MCQs, so that they will check your knowledge for applicability of this. How do you apply the cases? Okay. We'll go ahead, everybody. Sorry. 10:4. Certain interest to non-residents on NRE external account. Okay, pay attention. We are talking of bank account. We are talking of what, bacho? Bank account. Who will use that bank account? Use the common sense over here. Non-resident. So it is an account only for non-resident. And the word something is usually like external. So you open with an Indian bank account. You open with an Indian bank account. Okay, Indian bank, sorry. Okay, it is an account to be opened with an Indian bank, but it is to be treated. It is to be treated that it is not in India. Means what? It is outside or external of India. This account is to be made allowed to be opened only by non-residents. Okay. It means this account will never ever or cannot receive rupees in that account. You are saying, sir, what are you talking about? We are not understanding anything. Okay. Understand. If I talk about Forex, you understand? Forex. Foreign exchange. Clear, Lilia? Are हाँ है ना? Foreign exchange. Any country prefers or wants foreign exchange or no? Yes, it does. And we have our lots of brothers and sisters outside India, NRIs, non-resident Indians. There was a famous case, I don't remember properly, but government has had when it was in need of funds in 1990s something, I think, or maybe in 2005. I don't properly remember, but it had issued some bonds, okay, some bonds, especially for NRIs, and NRIs had given lots and lots and lots of money to the government that time. Okay, it had helped. So instead of going to some USA or Russia or some other IMF, etc., we have got lots of help from NRIs themselves. Anyways, okay, let's go ahead, everybody. So this is what type of a bank account we are talking about. Okay, NRE. Okay, interesting part. So there are two types of bank account, bacho. NRE and NRO. I'm talking of for non-residents only. Just in a notebook, you can write down. Non-residents bank account. There are two types of accounts. Two types. NRO and NRE. NRO and NRE account. Okay. Now NRO means which non-resident. Obviously, what is NR? NR is your common non-resident. It is your ordinary account. O is for ordinary. Okay, everybody. And E is for external account. Both are allowed to be opened only by non-resident. This much you have cleared. It is now clear. So what is the difference? Ordinary means like any other bank account which you and me open. Okay. We do not deposit any amount in pounds or dollars. If somebody gives me a check, I can deposit only but your rupee denominated or rupee amounts in the bank account. Okay, or I can deposit currency also rupee, but I cannot directly convert or what? I cannot directly deposit pounds or yen or dollars. Are you getting my point? That is an ordinary account where you can say deposit as well as withdrawals are in what? Rupee. See, when I have to transfer somebody, it is already through banking channels, na bacho. So bank will convert as per the foreign exchange rate. Correct? I'm talking of actually about deposits or withdrawals. It will always be only in rupee. Okay, everybody. So it is like a regular savings account. It is like bacho regular savings account. Okay. That is only domestic. What bacho? Only domestic currency. That is for us bacho INR. Okay. Allowed. Therefore treated as an account in India. Finally, therefore treated as an account in India. Finally, all of you. However, external over there will be exactly opposite. Over there, you cannot deposit or withdraw INR. It will be compulsorily a foreign currency. Okay. So write down only foreign currency is allowed to be deposited. That is not INR. Now understand, very important. Therefore, treated for income tax purpose, treated as account, not in India. Very important. Are you getting this importance of the last line? Let me just check how much have you understood. Therefore, treated as an account which is not in India. You're obviously opening with an Indian bank only. The branch will be here only in India. Don't worry. If at all you have opened any bank account, you will know. You always have a kind of a home branch. It is, or you will say what is a main branch account and a main branch. So you're opening in some branch in India only, but it is for law purpose. It is treated as not in India. What is the impact? It is exempt, but why now? What is the impact? They're saying yes, NRE is exempt, they have clear cut given. But since it is not treated as an account in India, what happens? The income from that account, tell me all of you, is
foreign income
accruing
outside India.
Outside India. And you are attracting non-residents. Attracting means what? The government wishes. The department wants non-residents to give us money. Give us money means at least keep it with our bank accounts. Are you getting my point? So our Indian bank are holding that money, isn't it? So obviously the bank will give interest. But for tax purpose or law purpose, it is treated as not in India. So automatically, for non-residents, it's a very good thing. Are you getting my point? That interest received from NRE becomes basically a foreign income, right? Everybody, it is now will be understood as what? Accruing outside India. But even if by chance that NR comes to India for some time, etc., whatever, still now, so by default also now, interest earned on NRE is exempt. Clearly, interest earned on NRE account is what, bacho? Exempt. Clearly, all of you. So here, tell me, if you have to attract somebody basically to invest, you should give some handsome returns or no? You should give some better returns or good returns or no? Yes. So it is not like a fixed deposit. Okay, it is not a fixed deposit. So we are giving whatever our regular savings account interest, 4% around, I'm just saying around 4%. In our regular account. So you think non-residents are happy with 4%? They are saying what 4% you are giving us on our savings account? Correct, no? So again, what I'm writing here is only for your understanding. It is not the law or anything. It is for your understanding. It is mostly used at NRE account, okay? It is mostly used to park surplus funds. It is mostly used to park surplus funds. Park means what? Keep. Parking means you keep that car somewhere, no? Or your vehicle. So again, this money, you are parking it or keeping it. But which money I'm talking about? Surplus, which you have extra. Correct, Leo? Obviously, but if I have a better opportunity, I will invest over there, no? Got it, all of you? Is it okay? Fine. Now check. Important. So how come bachcho NRE account becomes so, not so, but it is a little bit, you can say, exciting or a better option to invest for non-residents? Okay, you will be surprised. Because bachcho, the banks in USA, Japan, they don't pay any interest on savings bank account. In fact, they may charge to keep the money in the savings bank accounts. Okay. I had a client in USA. His bank account was something like what JP Morgan Chase, I think Morgan Chase. USA, JP Morgan Bank. They call it a checking account. Okay, not savings account. They don't directly use that word savings. They use the word checking account. Okay. What do you see? Annual per year, some interest. Okay, something, some APY, whatever wording they're using. What is the rate of interest? Tell me. Not even 1%, not 0.1%. That is 0.01% means as good as nothing. As good as nothing. Yes, tell you all of you. Are hai na? Percentage. Just saying 0.01% to 0.09%. Ha, very nice. Huh? Yes, everybody. You can take any bank account in USA. USA banks. Actually, USA checking accounts. US. Okay, you want to use the word US, no problem. There are different banks. Nice, no? Clear? Tell me. Nothing. No interest. Clear? You will compare this with what? I'll tell you one more funny country. Good morning, Vishnu. It can be negative also. Okay. They had deflation, not inflation. Deflation is bad. You can say more bad than inflation. Okay. Negative. My goodness. That's why India takes loan from Japan. Because it is interest free. Imagine time value. There is no concept of time value of money. Or use common sense. Now, whatever you're borrowing today, you are actually repaying less because of inflation in your country. You borrow 1 crore, but effectively, you are not even repaying 1 crore. You're repaying 90 lakhs. Are you getting the point? If at all you have done time value money properly. What did I say? Today's money should be equal to tomorrow's money. So there is inflation, etc. So obviously, common sense, you will be paying back more. No? But if the interest rate itself is 0 and you have borrowed 1 crore and over a period of 10 years, you're going to repay 1 crore. In fact, you are repaying less than 1 crore. Are you understanding something? Khushbu bouncer. I borrowed 1 crore. I repay 1 crore over a period of 10 years, but 0 rate of interest. So I'm not paying more than 1. I'm paying exactly 1 crore, but over a period of 10 years. So in fact, this is very much beneficial to me. That's why India takes bachcho loan from Japan. You have seen some bullet train, this and that, some projects. So wherever there is negative rate of interest or 0% rate of interest, we take loan. Simple. Because economies are not same. They are developed countries. They already have to everything. Understood earlier, all of you? Negative 0.1%. They are charging to keep the money. It should be there, but it is there in our country. Other developed countries already have lots of money as per their economy. They are charging bachcho to keep money in savings bank account. So tell me now, obviously, common sense, for at least from our Indian mentality, if I'm residing in Japan, why will I keep my money in Japan? Then I'll keep it in NRE account. Yes or no? Correct, all of you? Okay. However, this is not India. NRE. This is penalty actually. What are the rate of interest I want? NRE. Okay. This is, I think, an old rate, but we'll check the current rate. Okay. NRE bank account interest rate. Even if it is currently 2.7% or 3%, let us say, still much better or no? Still much better. And obviously, it is not taxable in India also. This is SBI, so no doubt it is very slow. And it will give me some information which is not relevant. Better. Up to 1 lakh same, and above 1 lakh also same. Currently, bacho, I think it is a current rate or not, whatever. But around, let us take it as, but yeah. I think they're not changed. So 2.7%. Much better still. Tell me, much better still. So it is still much better than bacho. No interest at all. So 2.7%. Clear to all of you? Okay. We'll go ahead, everybody. Last April 2020, I don't know what on God's earth they are doing actually. Latest rate, but whatever. Let us take it as 2.7 or 3%, whatever. Private banks gives more. So, but that is still FD. Hmm. 3.5%, correct. I told you private gives you more. HDFC 3.5, SBI 2.7 around. But whatever, even if I average out, 3% is still there, right? Anyways, done till here. Even after tax, I mean, if at all, they obviously they'll pay tax in their country, right? But it still come to 2.5, which is much better now, instead of nothing. Clear? And Indians, we always check now what is the best deal, always, right? Okay, should we go ahead then? So NRE bacho income, NRE bank account interest is what? Exempt. Clear till here? Certain interest to NR non-residents on non-resident external account. Clear till all of you? That is what? Exempt. Now, did you understand why I have written that note for your understanding? It is generally used for what, bacho? To park surplus funds. Park means keep your extra money over there so that you can earn interest at good rate compared to the country. Okay, clear till here? All right, let's go ahead, everybody. Break ले अच्छा पता ही नहीं चला ब्रेक का वैसे ठीक है सही रहेगा तो चलो ठीक है $25 okay okay take a break बच्चों Let's start. Shall we go ahead, everybody? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. So I hope this is clear now. Okay. 10-4. Exemption deduction, did you understand? Please always be careful, but your exemption is at the source itself. Deduction is from the entire gross total income, right? Okay. Then we go ahead in the next list. So whatever is not required. So this 10-5 we will do in what? Chapter of salaries. Forget it. 10-7 we have already covered in the residence chapter, chapter residential status. 10-10, 1, 2, 3, etc. Gratuity, pension, leave salary. This all we will cover later on in the chapter of salaries. Okay. 10-10 BC. Just give it a star mark. Ready? Compensation on account of any disaster. Compensation is obviously given by government or some trust also at times. Right? Okay. Any amount received or receivable as compensation by an individual or even their legal heir, obviously on then in case of death of the individual. Okay. Legal heir on account of any disaster. So it is not anything specific, any kind of disaster, but paid by what? Either SCG or SG or local authority. Is it okay to hear all of you? Either CG or SG or local authority. Fine till here, all of you? Yes. Any disaster, but it is to be given by government. Fine till here? 10-10C, this, or again, we are doing it from 10-11, 12, 11A. All that we'll do in the chapter of salaries. Okay. This is also 13, 14, 17. Okay. Check. Little bit of concept again. I'm repeating of allowances we had covered, not written down in the notebook, but we had discussed that allowance is part of salary. Allowance is what, bacho? Part of salary. Okay, so it is given on regular basis. So whatever salary your friends, family may be earning, that salary amount is broken up into some parts, components, I'll say. I had given you example, bonus, commission, then you have what basic, obviously, and then house rent allowance, medical allowance, uniform allowance, traveling allowance, XYZ allowances. Right, everybody? So among them, one of the allowances, let us say, is what? Daily allowance and constituency allowance given. Okay, so it is again received by member of parliament. Bhai, understood or no? Member of parliament. Something similar on state committee also, or state legislature also, or even any committee thereof. Okay, so obviously they are not working for free, they get salaries. Do you know or no? Member of parliament but to receive regular monthly salaries. Clear to everybody? So in that content, or we can say part of salary, is one of the components of daily allowance as well as constituency allowance. This part is exempt. Is their entire salary exempt? Answer is no. But part of the salary which has this part, daily and constituency allowance, this part is exempt. Just like Bachun 10-7. Just like in Bachun 10-7. Do you remember 10-7? Foreign allowance. So the person may be earning 3 lakh rupees per month in foreign. And some part of it, 50,000 maybe Bachun foreign allowance. Entire salary 3 lakhs. In that salary of 3 lakhs, 50,000 rupees foreign allowance. So 50,000 rupees Bachun was exempt. Understood or no? Tell me quickly. Understood? Then, awards for literary means literature, scientific and artistic works and other awards also by the government are exempt. Give me example. Come on, guys. Come on. Awards given by government, which obviously will include cash amount also. So the award is what? That memento is not an income. No? The money is the income. No. Are you tell me Filmfare is an award given by government? No, na. So which award are we talking about? In honor. No, beta. What Yojana? Yojana means scheme. Yojana means scheme. Awards given by government. Some government recognition. Yes, Khushbu, correct. Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna. Correct? Some kind of recognition by the government. Understood or no? Correct? All right. We'll go ahead, everybody. Then for sports, you have Dronacharya Award, Arjuna Award. So we have such kind of awards. No? We have Khel Ratna also, by the way. For sports. Okay. Anyways. So 10, 17, 10, 18. Understand now. Pension received by an individual. Pension obviously is earned by individual only, not by firm, HUF, etc. Correct? Pension is given after retirement. Okay. So by an individual, but that individual was awarded, was given Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, or Veer Chakra, and such as a gallantry award. Gallantry means bacho bravery. It means, for your understanding, bacho bravery. Award as CG notifies, and that amount is, or pension amount is exempt. We are not talking of Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, Veer Chakra. They are as it is, bacho, what they are, what in a way, award by government are exempt. Okay. We are talking of pension income of such person. Such person has received during his service Paramveer Chakra, Mahavir Chakra, or Veer Chakra. Clear? And if at all the doubt comes to your mind, what if he was given this Paramveer Chakra, but posthumously, what do you call it? Posthumously means after death. Okay, that is also possible. So, family pension received by family members of armed forces. Finish. So it is given to everybody rather. Given to everybody means, let us say, by death of the army personnel. Okay, after him, the pension goes to the family. The family is getting the bachi pension. Clear till here? So that is also exempt in the hands of now family. Are you getting my point? It is exempt in the hands of family as per 1019. Clear? All right. Then others, we don't have to do much in detail. Prasar Bharati, do you remember or do you know Prasar Bharati? Income of certain national funds. DD News. Yeah. Correct. TV channel. Okay. Yeah. DD. Doordarshan. Prime Minister National Relief Fund. Okay. Income from Swachh Bharat Kosh. Kosh means fund. Kosh means fund. Clear Ganga Fund, etc. Income of Chief Minister's Relief Fund. This you might have heard a lot about in COVID. No? This Prime Minister National Relief Fund also. Anyways. Income of hospital obviously should be. Charitable hospital should be what bacho exempt. Then trust also should be exempt. Religious and charitable trust. Then some funds. So again, like I said, we have to go too much in details. Okay, right now you don't have to do this much in detail. Huh? Whatever I have not discussed, that is not in detail. Simple. Okay. And if I told you it will come in some other chapter, then that time in salaries, etc. we'll see. Okay. Income of registered trade union. I have not done it in bold, but again, you should, and just for time pass, I'm checking some, you can say ventures or some, you can say organizations whose incomes are exempt. Okay. 1026 AAA. Interesting. Okay. But fine, we'll do it. Income of an Sikkimese individual. Sikkimese. Only Sikkim. Okay. Income of a Sikkimese individual. See, in Constitution, we have given special status to special states also. If you read in and around Article 370, some northern eastern states were also given special statuses. Okay, so one of the most important one was, or you can say different, was 370 for J&K, Jammu Kashmir. Apart from that, if you read other states also around Article 370, okay, I think it is after 370 or before 370, I don't remember, but around that only, those articles are for special statuses for northern eastern states also. Anyways, apart from that, then that is the reason that some of these states or some of the individuals in the country, they get some, again, special status or their income is exempt. For example, income of a Sikkimese individual. Now check how. whatever income he earns from the state of Sikkim. Now, when you say from the state of Sikkim means what? The income is getting accrued from Sikkim. Isn't it, all of you? Clear? But only Sikkim is given that benefit. Huh? Or if such person, such Sikkim is individual, invests in shares, debentures, bonds, etc. Okay, so check. Income by way of dividend or interest. On bonds, you can get interest. On debentures, you can get interest. So basically, any kind of nature, what nature of income? Dividend or interest on securities. Okay. Generated in Sikkim or even, underline this, bacho, any other place. Obviously, bacho, now you, let us say, are investing in ONGC, Reliance, or some other Coal India, or some other company, or Cochin Shipyard. Yes, these companies. And they are paying you what? I mean, if at all you have taken debentures also of them, or you've taken shares of them, you are getting dividend. Now, these companies are not all in one state. Clear? They can be in different states also. Definitely. And from there, they have taken the decision to give me dividend. So if I'm a Sikkimese individual and I'm getting dividend income, but the dividend is not getting accrued in Sikkim. The dividend is not getting accrued in Sikkim because it is given by companies which are not in Sikkim. Which are not in Sikkim. Are you getting my point, everybody? All of you, tell me. Kushbu understood? Correct, no? What if I invest today in Apple stock, Apple or Google or whatever, some other company? Now they are paying me dividend from USA, let us say. It will accrue there, no? So similarly, for a Sikkimese person, pay attention, he is getting what? Interest on, you can say dividend or interest on securities. Obviously, now these companies are not in Sikkim. But still, what are they saying, bacho? Any income which he accrues in Sikkim or from Sikkim is definitely exempt. But dividend or interest, if he earns obviously from Sikkim, but also from any other place, is also exempt. So what is outside Sikkim allowed as exempted? Only, bacho, dividend or interest. And whatever, all these sources of income he can earn from Sikkim is exempt. Is what, bacho? Exempt. Clear? Now, obviously, bacho, what or who is a Sikkimese individual? You know? This exemption is not available to Sikkimese women who, after 1st April 2008. So again, there was some issues, dispute. It is 1st April, so obviously it was applicable from a new financial year. You know? Is not available to a Sikkimese woman who, on or after, obviously, 1st April 2008, marries a non-Sikkimese individual. Something similar was also there in Article 370, if I'm not wrong, for JNK. If a JNK woman marries non-JNK, she used to lose the status of a, you can say, citizenship of JNK. Okay, or you can say separate special status of JNK. Like I said, Khushbu, at the time of partition itself, some states were given some special statuses, just like JNK. So similarly, for Sikkim also, from income tax point of view, they are given that benefit. Okay. So tell me, Sikkimese woman marries non-Sikkimese. What will happen? She will no more be an Sikkimese individual for income tax purpose. So her income will be taxable. Clear or no? If she marries non-Sikkimese. Clear? Now, don't ask me what about Sikkimese man marries non-Sikkimese woman. Will she become Sikkimese? That depends on, again, on the rules and laws. Okay. Fine. Got it? Okay. we'll do later on. Again, like one of the last chapters, clubbing, etc. We'll have to do that time. Income of minor. Dividend interest again later on we'll have to do. 1037 we'll have to do again in the chapter of capital gains. There's also capital gains. New pension system trust, section 80C. Again, we'll have to see NPS. That's it. Simple. Okay, all of you? We'll go ahead, everybody. All right.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something?
Okay. Question number 1. Ready, everybody? Let's come to some question answers now. Question and answers. Ready? Chalo. Examine whether the following are chargeable to tax, and if so, compute the amount liable to tax. Okay, if at all. है ना? See, just like an agricultural, you may have to do apportionment now. See, chapter number 4, in fact, is a bigger chapter than chapter number 3. Chapter number 4 means this one we are doing, exempt income. Exempt income includes agricultural income, no? Isn't it? Okay, fine. But I have separated for our syllabus point of view. So, first one, Arvind received 20,000 as his share from the income of HUF. Who is the assessee, but who is the recipient for our example in case number 1? Arvind. It is exempt in the hands of Arvind. Clear, Delia? Are hi now. Okay. We'll write down case by case. Chalo, write down notebook in your notebook, everybody. Question number 1, page 4.9. All right. Under that case 1. And if possible, please give me answers subsection wise also or section wise also. Okay. Very simple logic. Family comes first and then business. Family comes first and then business. So family comes first, 2. Business later, 2A. Okay. Chalo. So Arvind received his share from family income of HUF. Correct? So write down exempt. Exempt under section 10(2), since it is a share after tax paid by HUF. Okay, Delia? It is a share after tax paid by HUF. Yes. All right, next one. Ready? Steady. Go. Mr. Xavier, a Paramveer Chakra awardee. He has received Paramveer Chakra. Who was formerly means before, in the service of central government, received a pension of 2,20,000 during the current year, 22-23, financial year 22-23. What is the nature of income, bacho? The award or pension? His nature of income is bacho pension, but he is a Paramveer Chakra awardee. Therefore, the pension received by such individual is exempt. Clear, Delia? All right. Pension received by Paramveer Chakra awardee is exempt under section 10(18). Yes, Celia? All right. Okay, everybody. Third one. Agricultural income to a resident of India from a land situated in Malaysia. Not exempt because the land is not in India. Okay. So it's not exempt under section 10(1) since land is outside India. Correct, Elia? All right, everybody. Fine, let's go ahead. Fourth one. Amount withdrawn from Public Provident Fund, PPF, as per relevant rules. So withdrawal from Provident Fund is also exempt. Okay, everybody? 10, 11 or 10, 12, whichever is applicable, that we will take later on. Okay. Withdrawal from Public Provident Fund. Again, it is an interesting concept, PPF. I'll teach you that in detail when you go to the chapter of salaries. I'm telling you, Bacho, you have too much of knowledge to be received in this subject or the syllabus. Very much. Okay, lots of practical things we'll be checking out. Okay, don't worry. Fine, let's go ahead. Fifth one looks a lengthy question. Miss J. Okay, a Sikkimese woman earned rupees 4 lakhs from business in Gangtok in the financial year 21-22, not the current year, earlier year. You know? So she was doing some business in Gangtok. That is, Gangtok is, yes, in Sikkim, correct? She also earned interest of rupees 1 lakh from company which was registered in Mumbai. Interest obviously may be on debentures. That was in what, Bacho? 21-22. On 1st April 22, however, she married Mr. K, a non-Sikkimese, and during the current year, that is 22-23, she received rent of rupees 12 lakhs from letting out of house property situated in the state of Sikkim. So basically, there are two cases, 21-22 and 22-23, correct? In 21-22, yes, Indrajit. In 21-22, she has two incomes. First of all, I understand her. She has two incomes. Which one? Business income and interest income. Interest is earning from a company registered in Mumbai, but what have we seen? Dividend or interest received from outside the state of Sikkim will also be exempt. Clear? For a Sikkimese individual, right, Chilya? So write down. So we have two answers, Bacho. For financial year first. You know, FY is PY only, okay? PY, previous year. 21-22. For PY 21-22, comma, Miss J is a Sikkimese individual. Okay. As per, okay, as per section 1026 AAA. कर लिया? Done? So I'm just writing bunch of particulars and rupees. Okay. Rupees in lakhs. Numbers are given in lakhs. Don't forget it's for 21-22. Okay. She has got business income. Correct, no? Business income from Sikkim 4 lakhs. Then she has interest income from Mumbai. Correct? Is how much? 1 lakh. Correct? Any other income she has? No. Total budget 5 lakhs. What will I write down immediately over there? We exempt it at the source itself. Don't forget that. Okay. So let's exempt under section. Entire 5 lakhs. They are eligible, no? The entire amount of 5 lakhs is eligible. Okay. So taxable income obviously is nil. Understand now. Please understand. Let me just little bit change the question. This much you have covered till now, written in your notebook. Khushbu, done. What if she has one more business in Tamil Nadu? She has business in Sikkim and she has business in Tamil Nadu. What will happen? Tamil Nadu Bachu business will not be exempted. Understand that. Clear? Tamil Nadu business will not be exempted. It will be, basically, it will be taxable then. Are you getting the point? So only the incomes earned from Sikkim will be exempt for sure. Outside Sikkim, only one thing is allowed, interest or dividend. So whatever she earns outside Sikkim, other than dividend interest, will be taxable. She receives rent income from Delhi. She receives a capital gain from Karnataka. Understood earlier? She receives some other income from Kerala, that business income, etc. That will be taxable. Clear earlier? Okay. Let's go ahead, everybody. For PY 22-23, no? Full stop. Since she married non-Sikkimese, correct? She is no more a Sikkimese individual. Clear earlier? Thus, cannot claim exemption under section 1026 triple A. Clear earlier? So what are her incomes? She earned, I think, what? 12 lakhs from letting out a house property situated in the state of Sikkim. Okay. How much has she earned? 12 lakhs. Okay. Will reduce or not reduce now? Not reduce. You cannot reduce now, because she cannot take now benefit of 1026 triple A. Clear earlier, all of you? Nice. Chalo, let's go ahead. Sixth one. Ready? Mr. Gaitonde, born and brought up in the state of Sikkim. So obviously we'll take him as a Sikkimese individual. Had a net profit of 2,25,000 from the business located in Sikkim. An interest of 55,000 on the securities bonds issued by government of Rajasthan. Tell me what will happen. Is this total income taxable or exempt or partly taxable, partly exempt? Yes, number 6. No tax at all. Okay. Write down. Both income of Mr. Gaitonde will be fully exempt under section 1026 triple A. Finally, all of you. And seventh one. Raja was declared winner in a lucky draw. He was paid cash rupees 1 lakh as prize money. Basically, kind of like a lottery income. It is fully obviously taxable. Okay, there is no exemption in section 10 anywhere. That is fully taxable. In fact, at the rate of 30%, flat rate. Here you get your 120 BB. Okay, Indrajit. chapter 1, है ना? 115 BB prescribes reserve tax at 30% for winning from any lottery, crossword puzzle, race, including horse races, card games, and any other game of any such nature. Gambling of any form. Yes, clear all of you? Done? We'll go ahead, everybody. Question number 2. Question number 2. Ready, all of you? Now, all of you are there in one single group only now. What's that? Kush bhi were there, no? Now? Mansi is there, I think. Indrajit. Oh, take it. All of you are there. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead. Question number 2. Examine with reasons in brief whether the following statements are true or false with reference to the provision of the act. Okay, that means we have to justify the answer also. Point number 1. Exemption is available to a Sikkimese individual only in respect of income from any source in the state of Sikkim. No, that is not true. Because he also gets exemption for income earned outside the state of Sikkim, which is dividend or interest. Okay, fine. So point number 1. So false. Full stop. Since outside Sikkim, income from dividend or interest is also exempt, no? Under section 1026 triple A. Yes, tell you all of you. Done. Okay, we'll go ahead, everybody. Next one. Pension received by a recipient. Pension received by a recipient of gallantry award. Gallantry means again bravery. We have covered that. Is exempt from tax? Yes, that is true. Give me then, if it is true, then we don't have to justify it, no? Give me section but. Very good, Mansi. 1018 we have just now covered. All right. Nice. Third one. Mr. A member of HUF, received 10,000 as his share from income of the HUF. The same is to be included in his chargeable income? No. We will show it as income, but we will immediately claim it as exemption. So it is false. It is exempt in the hands of member under section 10(2). Nice, correct. For HUF, no? Question number 3 is time pass. This you can write on your own also, bachu. Same answer. income of Mr. is a member of HUF received 10,000 as his share. Is such income includable in his chargeable income? Examine with reference of provision of Income Tax Act. What do you write? It is not to be added in his income. Why? It is not to be added in his income because, or taxable income because it is exempt under section 10(2), because it is a share after profit on which tax was paid by the HUF. Yes, Celia. And fourth one, bacho, last one for today. Compensation on account of disaster received from a local authority by an individual or his legal or his or her legal heir is taxable. Examine the correctness of the statement with reference of Income Tax Act. What is received, bacho? What have you received? Compensation. Correct? For disaster. From whom? Local authority. By the person or his or her legal heir. They're asking, is this taxable or exempt then? It is, bacho, exempt. You have to give me section number. Question number 4. Write down in a notebook, bacho. Ready? So I'll write down the statement as it is of the law, or whatever it is given of the law. Hai na? I'm writing compensation received by an individual or legal heirs. Correct? On account of disaster, on account of any disaster. On account of means because of any disaster. Paid by CG or SG or local authority is exempt. They'll purposely ask you about local authority, because people remember CG or SG also. But local authority, be always be careful. Is exempt under section 10 BC. Correct, Elia? Therefore, the given statement is incorrect. Therefore, the given statement is incorrect. Fine. We'll go ahead, everybody. Question number 6, give me answer. Should be very easy. Which of the following income would be exempt in the hands of Sikkimis? Only Sikkim, only dividend, only income from interest on securities. They're saying only. That's absolutely correct, no? Because let him earn dividend from anywhere, it is exempt. Let him earn interest from anywhere is exempt. And any other income or any income from Sikkim is also exempt. Isn't it? So only for any other sources of income, location is put as Sikkim. Dividend interest he'll earn from anywhere is exempt. Clear? 7 is important. Be careful. In case of member of parliament, daily allowance is exempt, but constituency is taxable. Constituency is exempt, but daily is taxable. Both daily and constituency allowance are taxable. Both daily and constituency allowance are exempt. Both are exempt. Give a star mark over here. Simple, stupid question, but okay. 8-1 we have not yet covered. 9. Which of the following income is not exempt under section 10? Share of income of member from a HUF, exempt. Share of income of a partner from a firm is also exempt. Okay. Income means profit only. Salary received by a partner from a firm is bacho taxable. Okay. Definitely taxable. Definitely. Profit is exempt. Salary is taxable in the hands of partner. All right. Yes, everybody. That is it for today. Tomorrow we'll start with some other, you can say, section and concept of 10AA, etc. And the questions on the same. Okay, everybody, in the next lecture. So the next lecture, which I'll take, I think we will finish the entire concept also, okay, of 10AA and all the questions based on the same. So it may be a lengthy lecture, maybe, but I want to finish it off in one lecture only. All right, Lilia, done? Please revise and finish up the study material, okay? ICAS, CS, CMA, whatever you're using, please read it and finish it off once at least. All right, all of you. That is it for tax for today, okay?